Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is another Nespresso advent calendar unboxing. This is for the original line machine, so the smaller capsules. I've already unboxed my Virtuo advent calendar and I'll put a card here if you want to see that one, and I'll link it at the end and underneath. So this is on sale now for 2021. I bought it myself as usual, and this year they've done a collaboration with an artist called Johanna Orts, and she has done this gorgeous design. I assume she's kind of hand drawn it and then they've had them printed on the box. So box design really similar to the Virtuo one, except the colours are slightly different. Virtuo is like a maroon and a red, and these are obviously two shades of green. So they've put this in. This is just like a little holder that holds day 24 in place, just to keep it all safe and secure, I'm guessing. So it literally closes kind of like a book, like that. Doesn't really tell you anything on it, it just has like the expiry date and things of like the capsules and stuff inside. It actually comes in an outer box like this. If you see it in store, unless they are putting like a display item out, you would have no idea what was inside. It doesn't even tell you on the back. It literally just tells you the number of capsules, how many decaf, how many regular, that's it. So hopefully this video will answer any questions you have about the calendar, because I am going to unbox it and show you every single day. So if you want to know exactly what is in here, keep watching. Like I said, on sale now for £35, and I'll drop a link underneath if you do want to buy it. So this is what it looks like. Okay, let's do it. Day number 1. On the inside of each door it tells you the blend name and also where it sits on the kind of strength rating, and it is strength rating of taste, not of caffeine content. The caffeine content of the capsules is pretty similar. It can all be found on Nespresso's website. It's just more to do with the actual taste that you're getting from the coffee. So today we get this one, and it is Espirazone Venezia, and this is an espresso sized coffee, and this one is strength number 8. Door number 2. So behind door number 2 we actually get a Longo, and this is also strength number 8. This is from the new World Explorations range, and it's called Stockholm Fortissio Longo. So I've not tried this yet. I'm not sure if it's the same as like the original Fortissio Longo, which I quite liked, but Longo is the sort of double size of an espresso in terms of coffee. So you just use, essentially your machine uses twice as much water and pushes it through the coffee capsule. If you do want to learn more about Nespresso machines, what they can do, what drinks you can make, I have done a series of videos. You'll find them on my Nespresso playlist. Day number 3. So day number 3 is a Master Origins coffee. This is one of my favourites. It's Nicaragua, and I just love this. I just think it has such lovely kind of taste. Well, obviously taste. It's like a nice, almost like a hint of caramel or something in the background, but not sweet. I don't know, there's just something about this one that I really, really like, and it's a standard espresso size. And it's strength number 5, so it's not too strong. I think most people will probably quite enjoy this. Day number 4 at the bottom. Our first decaf of the calendar, and this is one of the decafs I personally regularly buy. So I like to have decafs in just in case I want coffee later in the day and I obviously don't want it to keep me awake. So this one is the Ristretto Decaffonito, or it's now Espirazone Ristretto Decaffonito. So it is espresso sized, and this is a strength number 10. So it's quite strong, but this one actually works, I find, really well with milk, because it just cuts through the milk and you still get a decent coffee taste behind the milk, which with some of the weaker coffees in terms of taste, you just don't always get that through the milk, especially if you use quite a lot of milk. Day number 5. And this is a nice red one, and it's Espirazone Napoli. This is strength number 13, not one I personally tried. It's a little higher strength wise than I would normally have, but I do like to try them all because you just never know. Day number 6. We've got another Longo, and this one is actually from the World Exploration range again, which is their kind of new range. So this one's Vienna, and it says Linzio Longo, so I'm wondering if it tastes like Linzio Longo. I'm going to have to try them all again, aren't I, now they've changed everything. So this is a strength number 6. Day number 7. Today we get Master Origins. This one is Indonesia, it's strength number 8, and it's espresso size. Day number 8. So this one is from the Barista Creations range, which is actually designed to be drank with milk. Now, personally, I don't necessarily think that's necessary. I think a lot of the different blends will work with or without milk. So if you are a couple or what have you, or a couple of people enjoying a coffee, it might be that one enjoys with milk, one doesn't, but you can both have the same coffee. It totally depends. You've also got to try and see what works for you. But this is the Lookiero one, which from what I remember is the kind of in-between sort of flavour profile wise and strength wise. They do 3 in the Barista Creations range, and this one is a Lookiero, and it doesn't tell me what the strength is, but I think it sits between the weaker one and the strongest one. This is like your mid-range one. Day number 9. So this is another one where I think they've just kind of renamed it. It's Espirazone Roma. So I think it's just Roma that we've had in the collection for a really long time. Let me know if you try both, if you think it's the same. I kind of feel like they've just changed the name a little bit on some of the capsules, just to confuse us. And this is a strength number 8. It's quite a nice coffee, it's just not one I find myself buying very often. Day number 10. So this looks to me just like arpeggio, but it's the decaf version. But now it's called the Espirazone Decaffonito. But it still mentions arpeggio inside the door, so I think it's arpeggio really. So another decaf one, and another one that cuts really well through milk. If you do want to drink it with milk, of course you can drink it without. But if you are a milk drinker, this is quite a nice one as well to try. Not as strong as the black capsule I showed you before, which was Ristretto, but it's still got quite a nice flavour that kind of cuts through the milk. And this one is strength number 9. Day number 11. So today we've got a flavoured coffee, again from Barista Creations. This one is Vanilla Eclair. And I do like the flavoured blends that they do when I'm in the mood, because they do genuinely seem to taste like what they say they will, without that kind of artificial sweetness, because there isn't any kind of sugar or syrup or anything added that kind of ups your sugar intake or anything. So you do just get that genuine taste within the coffee. So it's quite a good option. Day number 12. So this is another from the World Explorations range. This one's called Tokyo Vivalto Longo. So again, does it just taste like Vivalto Longo? But they are really pretty with a little design on them. And I am actually quite happy to have a lot of these different new coffees or newly branded coffees, just so I can try them and see if it's worth kind of buying in a full size. And that's the great thing about the calendar. It definitely kind of helps you to decide which coffees you really love, rather than having to buy sleeves of 10 and then discovering you don't like it. And this is a strength number 6. Day number 13. Ooh, so this one is a special reserve, which I think is one of those like limited edition coffees that they do, where it's £10 for a sleeve of 10, so £1 a coffee. I've never actually tried them because I've never been willing to pay that for the coffees, but if that's one of them, and I think it is, then that makes this a little more exciting than I thought it would. So this is Special Reserve Hawaii Kona. Day number 14. So this is from the Master Origins range, and it's India. This is a strength number 11. Day number 15. So today we get Inspirazione Firenze. Arpeggio as was, but this is the non-decaf version, so the caffeinated version. And this is strength number 9. Day number 16. We've got another Master Origins. This one is Colombia, which used to be one of my favourites and now just doesn't seem to be one I reach for now. It is a nice coffee. I don't know why I kind of went off it. Maybe I'll rediscover it now. And this is a strength number 6. Day number 17. This is from the World Explorations range, and it's Shanghai Longo. So this is definitely brand new. I can't see anything in the previous range that would kind of pair up with this, but this one is a strength number 5. It seems like they're expanding the Longo range. I think a lot of us are enjoying just a little bit extra coffee. Let me know, are you a Longo or an espresso drinker, or both? I mean, do you have a preference? And do you drink with or without milk? Day number 18, and this is Voluta, which is just part of the kind of standard core range, one of the quite popular ones I think. And yeah, it's just a really lovely kind of gentle coffee. And this is a strength number 4 if you don't like your coffees quite as strong. Day number 19. This is World Explorations Cape Town Envivo Longo. So is it just Envivo Longo? It's strength number 10. Day number 20. And this is, as I'd called, Ristretto, but it's actually called Espirazone Ristretto Italiano. And this is strength number 10, so it's the caffeinated version of the one we kind of already received in an earlier day in decaf version. Day number 21. This is World Explorations. It's Buenos Aires Longo. This is definitely a new one. I've never tried this one. And this is a strength number 4, so it shouldn't be too powerful taste-wise. It'll be interesting to see what the flavour profiles are on these. Day number 22. And this one is Espirazone Genevo Levanto. They're trying to make these as difficult as possible to say, or is that just me? So this is another kind of from the core range. And this is strength number 6. Day number 23. So this is from the Barista Creations. This one is Caramel Creme Brulee. So it's got that nice kind of caramelly creme brulee flavour as you'd expect. Day number 24, this is usually the most exciting door or box because it is actually a box. Anybody want to guess what's inside? So this does tend to change every year and this year is no different. So this year we get a mug from the Lumiere range. So this, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but check out the Virtuo advent calendar. You do get this same mug in there, which seems a bit of a cop-out. Usually they give you smaller mugs in this calendar because obviously most of the coffees will be used to make an espresso or Longo size drink. This time they've given us a full-size mug. Let me know what you think about that. I can see the pluses in the sense of if you have lots and lots of milk in your drink, you might appreciate a big mug so that you can do that. But for me, I think I'd rather have had maybe a Grand Longo size or a Longo size mug or like a little cappuccino cup rather than a mug. I just feel this fits more with the Virtuo range, but let me know your thoughts. It is a really lovely mug. I actually already own these in Grand Longo size. So they are a matte porcelain, the dishwasher safe and all that kind of stuff. Then they've got a nice kind of cutout there that kind of goes flat. So it's just got like a little bit of extra little touches to it so they feel special as cups, and it's just like a standard shiny mug inside. It's quite nice having a white mug as well with black coffee in. There's just something about it. So these usually retail for a pack of 2 at £20, which means this mug is worth £10. The calendar is £35, so you're getting a mug worth £10 and then you're getting 23 individual capsules. What do I think of them? Last year when I unboxed these 2 calendars, they did include the Christmas blends for that year. And that was quite exciting because obviously not only was that Christmassy, which it's a Christmas calendar, but also it kind of gave you a little bit of a sneak peek of the Christmas coffees. So maybe that's why they've not included them this time, because they don't want to give us a sneak peek, I don't know. But it just seems a shame in a Christmas calendar not to include any Christmas blends. So let me know your thoughts on that. And I say the same thing every year and it doesn't seem to have changed. I just wish they would include behind some of the doors the odd chocolate, the odd biscuit with the coffee capsule, just to make it that little bit more exciting. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, obviously I like the calendar, I buy it every year, I enjoy opening it throughout December and finding a different coffee every day, because by the time I get to December I'll have forgotten what's behind which door. And I do like the inclusion, like I said, of that limited edition, especially if they retail like £1 a capsule. But other than that, value wise, it's obviously worth less than the contents. But that's kind of expected. You get that in a lot of chocolate advent calendars, don't you? And in terms of the box itself, much nicer than what they've done previously, much fancier, much more luxe. It's not pull-out drawers, that'd be even nicer. You could, I suppose, refill it. They are not going to look perfect and they are just like the standard rip open the door. But you could, in theory, keep it and like fill it for your other half or a friend or somebody who enjoys an espresso next year. But then you'd have to buy lots and lots of different boxes to put different ones in and things. So just something you could think about though. But let me know in the comments what you think of this year's calendar. Have you got it? Will you be getting it? Let me know your thoughts. So I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. So I've done lots of Nespresso videos and I've got some more planned. I also do beauty reviews, beauty unboxings, beauty advent calendars, and books and stationery and lots of different things. I'm kind of into everything if you've not guessed. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you like those sorts of things. So I hope you found this video useful, and like I said, I'd love to know whether you'll be picking up the calendar. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!